Okay, hey everybody. This is Mika Naps. I'm heading home from work. I just had to stop off and get some gas because I had none. I was barely able to drive without worrying about whether I was going to end up having to beg someone to drive me to the gas station to get some gas. I am not making this video for that purpose. I am making this video because of the news on my man John Mayer. It's slowly getting around in my area. Not too many people are up on the situation. A few of them are, but not too many. Shock and awe, shock and dismay. Just total shock on how dumb this dude is really. When I read it for myself, and I'll post a link in the sidebar, and also I will post a link to my blog where I made put my 2 cents in on it. Oops, I forgot to turn my blinker on, y'all. Okay, but anyway, I'm thoroughly disgusted because of the fact that he showed his ass in such a way that just turned me all the way off. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm totally like disassociating myself with John Mayer. As a fan, yes, to a certain degree. Until he's able to make good on the situation, I don't know how he's going to do that. Probably take some racial sensitivity classes or something, I don't know. But my whole beef with him is, as a black woman, there could have been different ways for you to state that you are not sexually or physically attracted to someone. Making a reference to your genitals as likening your genitals to a white supremacist, just to make that point, was not a good idea. None whatsoever. And the reason why I'm on that whole tip about it is because, as a black woman, as a fan of his, there could have been different ways of him expressing that. He could have just said, yo, I'm not into black women like that. I adore them as fans, but that's about it. He could have excuse me, he could have said it in a way that would not offend, but brought the point across, brought the point home. But apparently he's not able to do that without getting, racially offensive. Not only that, just as a woman, he was talking about Jennifer Aniston and how Jennifer Aniston and Jessica Simpson, like they were pretty much, just there for his amusement as sexual objects. And, that's a whole nother story as well. But I want to get on this whole racial thing because of the fact that it's such a big issue, it's such a hot topic, it's such a, a big, sore on the career of John Mayer all of a sudden. Now, for him being around and being embraced by so many black people, artists, and people in the media, period, that in itself should have, I don't know, that should have, tapped him on the shoulder and was like, hey, you know what? You might not want to say that, dude. You might not want to go there with those comments. But I don't know what inclined him to. Oh, speaking of which, oh my God, he's supposed to be here in the city in a couple of weeks. Oh shit, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I want to be there. Well, I don't and I do, but I want to be there just to see how many black folks show up to that and try to kick his ass. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh shit. But he's going to have to do some serious ass kissing. I don't know how he's going to have to suck Oprah's toes or some shit. I don't know what the hell. But, John Mayer, you have dug yourself into a hole, and I don't know what to tell you how to get out of that one, buddy. But, another thing that kind of irritated me is that he, decides to throw out there, oh, I like to use the N-word, and have in the past, and da-da-da-da. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Hell, I don't even like doing it. So, I don't know how you feel that you are, just that special to use that word. oh, it's supposed to be, you know, free for all. It's just a word. It's just, you know, it's made into a positive thing now. It doesn't mean what it meant back then. All right. Let him say that around the wrong people. Or I should actually correct that. Let him say that around the right people and see how much he wants to use it after that. So, I want to check yourself on using that word, John Mayer. Another thing is, I'm very disappointed in how, you know, how he wants to handle himself, you know, around, you know, black issues like that. Like, I mean, for crying out loud, you played at Michael Jackson's funeral. You played on stage with Jay-Z. You fucking worked with Dave Chappelle for a good portion of his comedy show. Why do you feel inclined to have to do that, John Mayer? Like, I need an answer. I want to know why he felt the need to go there. Yes, he was trying to be raw and gritty and blah, 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 but at the end of the day, you have to be accountable for what you say and do. And this, my friend, was not something you want to be held accountable for actually saying and doing. You don't want to be the one that comes off as the racist asshole that would liken his penis to David Duke and say a nigga pass or a hood pass is like having a nigga pass. I'll let you all read the information on the article. I don't want to misconstrue any statements that were made, so, you know, you can always, you know, figure it out on your own. You know, take it in, let it marinate, do whatever you need to do. But my whole point is this, and with any racial situation, there is a right and a wrong way to make your point, and John Mayer was a prime example of that.